We played rugby in the best of times. Stuff of life was the weekend game of rugby. Yes. Bob, how are you? Lovely to see you. Lovely to see you. Yeah, terrific. I can't believe we were at college together. Excuse me 1 second. Hey, well. Where are you living?
Berkshire, near Ascot.
So, what brings you here today?
I knew you got it. I got an invite from Brown Eagle, said, come and see Tony. And I said I wouldn't miss it for the world.
How very kind.
But it's nice to see you, my friend.
Yes, it is.
It's a long time.
It's wonderful. Bloody years.
I know. We both had hair.
I'm just concerned that I won't remember names.
Don't worry.
Consequence of age.
Yeah.
What do you do with yourself these days? As little as possible.
Yeah, I'm still golfing twice a week. I'm only just getting back to playing walking 18 because I've had a bit of bladder cancer.
Right.
But it's gone. Yeah. Yes. It was bad news when I knew I had it, but they assured me that I'd be able to get over it, and I appear to have done.
There you are.
My God, yeah.
A young lad with hair.
That was Hindle captain then?
No, it's
Oh, it's Malcolm.
Malcolm, yeah, Malcolm.
Oh, which season was that then?
Can't remember.
I'll just say hello to Mel. Mel, lovely to see you. And I brought my tie with me. And I thought, I wonder how many people have the tie. That's the reason I haven't worn it. Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
I can't stand this cap any longer. I've got to shoulder.
Oh, quite. This is grand. Yeah. Marvellous. What age are your children?
51 and 47.
Well,
And I'm only 60.
Yes. This guy is a friend of my eldest daughter's.
Oh, right.
And he's here because of Claire,
Yeah.
because she works in the world of documentaries. And when Claire knew I was getting together with some old pals, no idea it was this many.
No,
I thought I was going to meet 4 or 5. So Claire got in touch, and we're having this record that my wife can see.
What would you say the finest moment was of your career?
I think beating the All Blacks in '72 at Workington was very special, because year in, year out, the All Blacks are just the best. And then just great times at Fylde Rugby Club in the early days, being looked after by the older players, and culminating in our little get-together today. Thrilled that so many of the boys have turned up. Playing Cardiff away, Bridgend. You know, I mean, there were 10,000 people for a Thursday night game, and they were all baying for our blood.
I can only apologise.
Yes.
Because ever since Beadle had rung me to say we're having this do,
Yes.
I have thought of every hospital pass I ever gave you. And I remember I gave you one and you said, fucking hell, what am I supposed to do with that? Oh,
Well, I mean, this is wonderful.
oh, it's brilliant. I love it. I love it.
Listen, boys, I have to start, of course, by saying this is just a wonderful little reunion. I'm thrilled to see so many of you. I mean, some of you I haven't seen for over 40 years, and it's indicative of the game we played, and I hope the players nowadays get the same out of it as we did. And I of course have to thank Brian Beadle for what a terrific job, and how very sad he can't be with us. I was a 16-year-old when I first played outside Malcolm Phillips. Of course, I didn't realise the easy ride that I was given in those early years and early games with Malcolm. He had that blistering outside burst. He'd draw my winger and then pop, and I'd have far too far to run. But he was a glorious man to play outside, and I think we played rugby in the best of times. Lots of players I remember over the years. The delight of playing with Malcolm Phillips, the space he gave me, the delight with which we all saw Billy Beaumont progress in the game. What a terrific ambassador he's been for World Rugby, and certainly for Fylde. Looking back over all those years, and there are many names, and some of you are here, of course. It's just that I jogged my memory about outstanding players. And the one, and I wonder whether you agree, I came up with the name Ray Tabern. I thought he was an unusually multi-talented rugby player, particularly for a forward. Bless your hearts. You know, he had all the skills. He could grub a kick. I think he dropped a goal once. And then he had this outstanding career in rugby league. So, boys, just to say thank you all for coming. I've got terrific memories of all those years at the club, and you're all part of that. I can't thank you enough for taking the time to come and have a pint with me. Fylde Rugby Club. Cheers, boys. Cheers. It's so long ago now. I think it was just a very special part of life for all we older guys now in our 20s. The stuff of life was the weekend game of rugby, and after which we celebrated in a way that they probably don't celebrate nowadays because they're professionals. But we played the game at the best of times, I have no doubt at all. The game has been kind to me, and today has been another example of just that.